boy moms ever beating the allegations?
The boy moms are not beating the allegations. Let's talk about it. Hey, beautiful people, how you all doing today? It's your girl Destiny here, and welcome back to my channel. Have you all been? Hope you guys are doing great. So today's video is a video of a boy mom that came to the internet to just flaunt the love she has for her son. And if you guys know, we've had a couple of videos in the past where we talk about boy mom and how some women, they are so clingy to their sons, and sometimes they feel like their sons are better off than their daughter, and this mother just take the cake by posting this video. And in this video, she wrote in the caption why she was holding a newborn baby, which is a boy. And she said, when you have a boy after having two girls and you finally understand the boy love everyone told you about. And this has struck the entire conversation of boy mom and how they treat their sons different, and how they raise men that feel like the world should revolve around them, and how their daughters can feel it. Like the entire conversation of boy mom that are obsessed with their boys. Okay. So anyway, guys, let's go check out this video clip that has gotten everybody talking. And I have a lot to say because I would say my mom is a boy mom too. But yeah, you want to stay and hear what I have to say about that. But yeah, let's go check out the video, people's reaction to it, and then we'll come back and talk more.
The boy moms and their inside thoughts are at it again. If they aren't dancing with their sons at their wedding, doing a split in front of everybody, if they aren't setting up their living rooms to host a pseudo wedding ceremony to marry their 5 or 6-year-old son who said he wants to marry mommy, if they aren't wearing white to their son's wedding, if they aren't rushing to be the first one to hug their son during a gender reveal before he could even hug the mother of the child, if they aren't interrupting a wedding because the new bride said in her vows that their son was flawed, and they're like, my son ain't flawed. If they're not dressing up as their 16-year-old son's prom date, complete with matching outfits and a corsage, this is exactly how it starts. Acting as if you're a new mom when you already got 2 daughters? Well, I guess they're just chopped liver, huh? I bet you these are the kind of moms that want the big sister to do everything for little brother. I bet they're gonna cook for him and clean for him and give him money and all that because everybody gotta spoil mama's baby boy. And woe be unto any woman that he goes on to marry because mama's gonna be in competition with her. I'm sure she believes she's perfectly capable of hiding the fact that her new baby boy is now her favorite child. But ma'am, the internet is forever. Your kids should never think you have a fave, much less you confirming it in video.
Y'all do not understand the problems that this causes. And it starts at this age with that behavior. This is why we have so many terrible men now. I bet you're going to raise him up like, oh my goodness, my baby can do no wrong. That is my precious little boy. And then for your daughters, yeah, you need to clean after them. Yeah, can you make your brother something that... Like, it starts at this age and you don't even realize. And it's annoying and it's weird.
A couple of weeks ago, I went to a doctor's appointment, and I was talking to the lady that was drawing my blood, and she was checking me in as well. But she had mentioned that she had a boy, and she was just like, "Oh, it's just so different when you have a boy. It's just so different. Like, I have all girls, and when I tell you, my boy is my baby. I love him so much." What you are feeling is emotional incest. Okay, you are developing a weird connection with your son. And in that moment, I said, boy moms are freaking weird. As a boy mom myself, her comments were so weird to me. I had nothing to say.
She got this.
Yo, they are eating her up in them comments. Someone said, what is the newborn doing differently? Then somebody else said, yeah, the rage bait got me today. Then another comment, the girl was like, I had a girl then a boy. I genuinely don't know what you're talking about. Like, I feel like a lot of the boy moms are not beating the allegations, because what the actual hell are you talking about, lady? That boy looked like he is 2 seconds old, if that. He looks like a baby is a baby. It's not like he's doing anything different. What is the difference in the love? Ma'am, please. Yeah. Yeah.
I found my peace in you. Are boy moms ever beating the allegations?
No, they won't.
Did Ben and J-Lo's marriage last?
No.
Because it's the same answer. I genuinely need a boy mom to explain it to me like I'm 5, what y'all mean when you say it's a different kind of love between your sons and your daughters. Genuinely, what does that mean? And I don't want to hear no, oh, it's just an indescribable type of love.
Describe it.
Describe it to me, because what are you talking about? Because aren't you supposed to love all of your children indescribably the same? Like, why is it that there's boy love? Like, what is boy love? Why is the love that you have for your sons different from the love that you have for your daughters? Quickly! Because there's no way that you can describe it that won't make me feel like I need to call the authorities on you. Like, sweet baby Jesus and the grown one too, y'all are so weird. And then the song choice talking about I found my peace in you. Mind you, you're not supposed to have to find your peace in your children. I know y'all not ready for this conversation, but ready or not, here I come! I'm gonna hold your hand with a napkin in between when I say this. You're supposed to be at peace before you have children. Y'all be putting too many expectations on your children, making them responsible for your feelings. Mind you, it's only their 3rd day out here. Like, what the They can't even regulate their own emotions. Matter of fact, they can't even regulate their own shit. Blow-ups be all up their back and you want them to be your peace? Be so real. Y'all be so weird with your children, and I don't like that. Go talk to that lady and heal, because it's not your children's responsibility, nor is it their job to heal you. Hope this helps. Peace and love. Talk to you later. I found my peace.
Man, that's cute or whatever, but I'm a boy mama of an 8-year-old. It is like fighting tooth and nail. Tooth and nail. You think it's gonna be a cool day? No. And then he got a little special. He got a little tism in him. And then he just want, I'm not going to therapy today. I'm staying here. I don't know. And I don't know what at the age where I was like, because I was always kids, and then I had to be like, I got one of them kids. Imagine. I'm just pushing through life, and then my child be like, Mama, who are you? I'm not, I can't cool or whatever. But they be having them days. He be acting like he don't work the 40-hour work shift in one day, smoking a cigarette on the side of the bed. He be going through. But then I wake up this morning, guess what? I'm on the edge of the bed. The edge of my bed. Guess what he at? On my body. Just whole leg across me. I'm on the edge of my bed. Could be falling off. Bonnet slipping off. Drooling. I was sleeping. I didn't even know I was falling. And I had to push him over just so I could get room in my bed. My king size bed. It ain't all over what it cracked to be. This shit is tough. This shit is work. I just want to talk to the manager at this point. Because, why? I found my peace in you.
When you have a boy after having 2 girls and you finally understand the boy love everyone's been talking about. What is different? Because that child, that baby, that bean, looks like he came out of the coop cat 27 minutes ago. So like, is it the baby or is it you? Because like, I'm failing to understand what is different. There is nothing different. Babies at that age are literal sacks of skin and organs. They don't do anything but eat, sleep, and cry. So like, what is different? What is the different love between a boy and a girl? I just have to know. I want somebody, genuinely, I'm asking, I want an honest answer. What is the difference? What is this boy love? What is it? What is it? I'm so perplexed with these weirdos that say this kind of stuff. I finally understand the boy love that everyone's been talking about. Who is everyone? Who is everyone? Is it just the other weirdos who have some kind of obsession with boys over girls? Because I genuinely, what is the difference? And I know I've asked that question probably 50, 1100 times just in this minute 23 seconds that I've been recording. But like, I have to know.
She'll tell you all day that she doesn't love her daughters less. It's just a different type of love, one that can't be compared. No bond between two girls could ever be the same as a bond between a woman and her son, or a woman and a boy. Can somebody please tell me what that baby's doing different than her daughters did? I'm not saying anything's wrong with the baby. It's a beautiful baby. It's a lovely family. And it's certainly not that baby's fault that his sisters are going to be treated differently. But I want to know, what's he doing that's so different? Was his birth less traumatizing? Were you applauded more loudly for producing a boy? Were you secretly gender disappointed all the other times and you're only now having the guts to say it after you got what you wanted? What are you going to tell your daughters when they wake up one day older than him, noticing that the treatment is absolutely different, but just different, not better or worse? And all they're going to see is their mother holding their baby brother going, you know, there's just something about it. There's something about this one that my girls couldn't give me. They couldn't fill that hole.
So many people have seen this video. We need to talk about it. It says, when you have a boy after having two girls and you finally understand the boy love everyone told you about. Now, the videos following this is like, boy moms are never going to beat the allegations. But what does this actually mean? When you have a boy after having two girls and you finally understand the boy love everyone told you about. First off, it's a literal newborn. A newborn. You cannot tell me that a newborn boy and a newborn girl have any type of different love to feel. You feel love because it's your baby. So let's dig a little deeper because I have a theory about this. So my belief is that when people talk like, oh my gosh, I never knew I could love a little boy the way that I do over my girls. What this says to me is that in the pre-planning of having kids, being pregnant, etc., you thought you could only love a girl. You thought you could only love a girl because you actually never wanted a boy. And when you have your son, you realize that you love your baby. That's it. That's the big secret, is that I really believe that there are women out there who, well, I guess it could be two different things. One, it could be someone who's always wanted boys. They have their boy. They love their baby. Has nothing to do with being a boy. Or scenario number two, like this woman, they have a baby. It's a girl. They knew they were going to love their baby. And then they go on to have a boy and they love their baby. There is actually no other explanation other than women thinking that they weren't going to be able to love a little boy, which is so insane to me. The weirdest part about this whole boy mom phenomenon is that they love their boys more. Like, that is the vibe you're giving, is that you love your boy more than you love your daughter. And that begs the question, why? Was it because you never thought you could love a boy? Or is it because you really are meeting the allegations that women become obsessive with their boys because they feel like it's somebody that they can control in the future? You either, one, thought you would never have a boy, or number two, you always hoped you would have a boy. And that's the bottom line.
Today's conversation, let's have it. Please go down in the comment section and share your thought. Let me know what you think about boy moms that are overly obsessed with their boys and think like it's different to have a boy child and a girl child. Please go down in the comment section, share your thought, but please, as always, keep it respectful. You're on this channel, we're allowed to disagree, but we'll do it in a very respectful way. So go ahead, feel free, share your thought. Love to know what you guys think. And let me know, are you a boy mom? Let me know your own take down in the comment section, okay? And let me know what's the difference. If you're a boy mom and you feel like the love for your boy child is really different from your girl child, Let me know what's the difference. Like, let's have the conversation. It's a safe space. Okay. All right. So I personally, this is something I experienced first, and I saw my immediate younger sibling is a boy, and growing up I saw how my mom treated me way different than him. And I would say that African mothers have left the chart when it comes to this conversation, because like you guys know, I'm a Nigerian and I live in Nigeria. I grew up in my culture and everything, and I have firsthand see how a male child is being treated way, like if you see the relationship, like the way my mom treats me and the way my mom treats my immediate younger brother, the parallel is paralleling. She babied him. She feels he can't do no wrong in her eyes. At the time we were young. Now we're in a better relationship. He can't do no wrong in her eyes and all that. And this goes down to a lot of Nigerian moms. I'm speaking for Nigerian mom because at least that I know for sure. I'm talking about my country, okay? I can just say African mom, but and I feel like it stems up from a place where a lot of African moms, I'm speaking for Africa, I know this is like it's a universal conversation, but I'm speaking for Nigerian mom. A lot of Nigerian moms, they got to that place where society in Nigeria put a lot of emphasis on a male child. So you see a lot of women, I've seen women that have gone to have 6 children, 7 children because they were looking for a boy. And there's usually this thing like you need to have a boy because who's going to take after? If your husband die, who's going to step into the shoes? Somebody that's going to take over the family name. So there's a lot of big emphasis on having a male child. So if you don't have a male child, there's almost like I don't want to call my immediate younger brother name, but his name literally means like now I have joined my mates. That's the adage in that's the meaning of his name. Like now I've joined my mates. That's how much the significance of having a male child is in my society, in my culture. So I could see a lot of mother, or this is something I see a lot of mothers, they celebrate and they treat their male children because they are the prize. And I feel like all that just end up trickle down to where you see a lot of Nigerian women center men because they see their way their mother center their brother and all that. I was so lucky and I am so blessed that growing up, my parents, my mom especially made there was no gender rule when it comes to doing domestic work. I would say my brother is more domestic than me personally, like in terms of taking care of the house and all that. My immediate younger brother is amazing, but you could see that he still could not do anything wrong in my mother's eyes. He was a golden child. I want to talk about my last brother because I have to. That one too. He can't do no wrong. Like he's mommy's boy. It is what it is. And this is, and I can say a lot of Nigeria. If you guys know what I'm talking about, please let me know that we can connect to that on how you will see a lot of household where the boys are like carried like egg, while the girls are just being groomed to be that long suffering wife. So when I see women like this come and talk about, oh, how the love for their son is so different, I'm just like, yeah, African mothers, here we go again. Because these are the type of women that, and you just that the message you're passing on to your daughters, you're making them like to center men. And you see why I say like the centering men is so deep rooted, like it's so deep rooted to a place that there's a lot of unlearning to do, and it stems up from things like this. Because imagine as a daughter, you see how your mom is treating your brother, like our entire world involves around your brother, and then she's telling you that your entire existence is for you to make sure to be a good wife for somebody. This thing you are doing, if you don't do it well, no man will marry you. If you don't know how to cook, how will the husband marry you? You can imagine, you can see how subconsciously a woman's word is involved around the man. And then we're talking about how a lot of Nigerian women are pick-me women. How are we not going to be pick-me women? You see? So for me, like for this woman, I can only imagine what our daughters will now grow up to see, because it's something I felt firsthand. How I know I was treated differently, not because I was the first daughter, one, we're the mothers, and secondly, because I was a girl. And I saw the treatment was different. So yeah. Anyway, guys, I want to know your own take. For this woman, like I was saying, I can only imagine what our daughters are going to feel, and like they could sense it. And it's just for me, this is just a mental thing where a lot of women feel like having a male child is an achievement. And but also the reality too has also proven when it comes to the Nigerian society that a lot of women are usually so excited when they have a male child. But society too has also proved that a lot of them, when they grow old, you know, the way they say who is going to take care of you in old age, a lot of these male children don't take care of their mothers in old age. Usually it's the daughters that usually come take care of their parents at old age. So let's clock that before we rest this case. But yeah, anyway, guys, you guys let me know what you guys think about this boy mom conversation that is going on. Go down in the comment section, share your thought, but keep it respectful. Share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversation. So go ahead, feel free and share your thought. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push up my content for more people to see, and that will be you supporting this channel and this girl here. So go on and do that. Subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you guys in my next video. Deuces.